Liz, thank you so much for all that you've done for today, and also for the lovely other speakers that have already spoken, their beautiful words. And you asked me to talk about meditation, and I can't really talk about the meditation that I've been practicing now for rather a long time without giving some of the story behind it. Many of you will know this story already, but for me, it began first really with my parents, who never made me go and meet anybody or follow their particular path. They let us all find our various paths on our own. So I want to thank them first, really. And then they, of course, introduced me to a wise, kind and remarkable man called Dr. Francis Rolls. And from then I met the Study Society, of which he was the head at the time. So that is how I started, really. But the first meditation I did was through the Study Society. I learned how to turn in the whirling dervish, a dervish ceremony. And that was through a wonderful teacher called Dr. Rezvi Baikara. And Dr. Rolls met him, and Dr. Rezvi knew that he had met somebody in Dr. Rolls who would keep that particular practice in its true form. And so the turning has been done at College House now ever since the early 60s. So that was my first introduction to meditation through movement, through the turn. So the story, as you already know, starts in the early 60s, when a mantra meditation was introduced to the West by the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and all the story of the Beatles. Dr. Rolls met the Maharishi and realized that the meditation he was talking about was actually a way of becoming what you are, as Liz has already given us in that beautiful quote. To be what you are, you have to come out of what you're not. So that was the beginning, and many, many people were initiated into that mantra meditation through Dr. Rolls, and I was one of those people. And so that's how I met the silent meditation, the mantra meditation, which I practice and many others do as well. Not long after that, Dr. Rolls went to India, where he met His Holiness Shantanand Saraswati, who was the Shankaracharya of Northern India at that time. And at that first meeting, Dr. Rolls recognized that he'd met a fully realized being, and that here was the tradition behind the meditation. Dr. Rolls always said that this meditation, or meditation in general, is a gift beyond measure. I don't think it's easy to understand this in the beginning when you first receive meditation, and it often takes time to get to know and to love meditating. But once this happens, a magic and mysterious thing comes about. The deep stillness we feel in meditation becomes the space within us and all around us. We are the stillness, and we move in our everyday lives with the stillness, whatever is thrown at us, especially in this moment of extraordinary time, really. Before we go into stillness here, here are a few words from His Holiness Shantanand Saraswati. It starts with a little introduction. When people call their body I, they find it difficult to find peace and lasting happiness, so they look for other ways. This meditation is simple and easy and can be practiced while remaining in the world of normal life. And then a question was asked. Where did the meditation come from? The Creator begins the act of creation with meditation. The meditation is from the beginning of creation and will only end with creation. Although history is very long, yet at least we should know that meditation alone was the means of creation. The Creator meditates to create, and also meditates to bring about modifications. This is the means of creative activity. If people meditate, they switch on or tune into the creative force, find enough power to do their activities, and prepare for union with the eternal self as well. Meditation is like light vibrations, which are everywhere at all times. Those few people with cosmic consciousness catch it by inspiration and pass it on to others to help them become connected with this creative force. And now we can slip into this stillness together.